Hi everybody, this is Daily Math, video number 10. Make sure that you try all these problems on your own first and then take a look at this video for the explanation. If you are getting stuff incorrect, make sure you go through and you change that and you look at your mistakes and make sure we learn from our mistakes. All right. Number 1 says Judy and Janie were figuring out how many cupcakes would fit in a cupcake holder. Judy counted 3 rows of 4 and Janie counted 4 rows of 3. What property says that they will both get the same answer, which is 12? Explain what this property means. So the property that explains this whole 3 times 4 is 12 and 4 times 3 is 12 is called the commutative property. A lot of times when I explain this property, I talk about how your commute is the way that you travel. So if I ask you, what is your commute to school like? And I say, how long is your commute to school? You would say, well, I walk to school and usually it takes me about 10 minutes, right? So it doesn't matter if you start at your house and go to school, or if you start at school and go to your house. It's still gonna always take you about 10 minutes. Just like it doesn't matter if you start with 3 and multiply it by 4, or start with 4 and multiply it by 3, your commute is still gonna be the same and you're still gonna get 12. Okay, so I hope that example kind of helps explain it. So the commutative property of multiplication just means that the order of the numbers can change, but the product, which product just is the answer to a multiplication problem, will stay the same. And remember, in class, we always say product, and then you guys all yell multiply. So you can imagine me doing that now. All right, number 2, James has 4 yards of fishing line for his fishing pole. How many inches is this? Well, there are 36 inches in 1 yard, okay? And we've got 4 yards. So we've got to go ahead and take this 36 inches and multiply it by 4. 4 times 6 is 24, 4 carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So he has 144 inches. All right, this last one here. It says Tammy is trying to find the area of her room, which is diagrammed here. What is the area? We've had some practice with this. When you have a shape that is irregular like this, you want to split it into shapes that you are able to work with. So I would go here, and I would split this part off here. Okay, and my reasoning for that is when I look here at this problem, I can see that this side is 3 feet, so I just have to figure out how much this side is. Well, if I know this whole length over here is 11 feet, and this whole length over here is 7 feet, then this little missing part here is just the distance from 7 to 11. Do you guys see that there? So if I do 11 minus this 7, I'm going to get 4, and I'll know that this missing length over here is 4 feet. Now it's really easy for me to find the area of this rectangle, right? Because I just use length times width for area of a rectangle. So the length times width is going to be 3 times 4, which is 12 feet squared, because we're working with area. So this is 12 feet squared right here, this small little area. Now looking over here at this remaining square, we have one side that is 8 feet long, and we have another side that is 7 feet long. We do not want to use this 11 here because the 11 goes all the way from here to here, and that's not part of the shape that we're looking for here, this filled in area right here. So we're going to go ahead and do length times width again and do 8 times 7. Oh, excuse me. I've got a little cough there. So we're going to do 8 times 7, which is going to give us 56 feet squared. Okay, so this portion here is going to be 56 feet squared. All right, so now we've got to figure out the area of the whole bedroom, right? Because we've got this part and this part. So we're going to go ahead and add together 12 plus 56, 6, 7, 8. And then we go ahead and get 5 plus 1 is 6 feet squared. So the area of her entire room should be 68 feet squared. And that's our final answer there. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Please email me or have your parents email me a picture of your work. Hope you guys are all doing well. Love you lots, and I'll talk to you soon.